I did this program with my team, which I was anxious about, just because I feel, again, like afraid to show vulnerability. Like I need to project this confident, whatever, self. And so, I did have some hesitation about like going through a program like this and kind of being open and vulnerable about what is happening in my life and how I'm feeling and how I'm doing. But that was ultimately great, for people to see me as more of a whole person. And they don't need to know the intimate details of my life, but for them to realize that, yeah, this person understands what I feel because she feels it too, right? And was really good. And so being able to come to the office and people to know me on a deeper level, for me to know them on a deeper level, lets me also feel free to take a mental health day, right? I want them to, but I feel like maybe I have the freedom to do that too, and our organization, I absolutely believe we are at our best when our people are at their best, and they're at their best when they can bring their whole self to work. And sometimes their whole self is a kind of a hot mess. But with a program like this, feel validated and be coached and find encouragement and tools and that sort of thing. I mean, but multiple times since then, totally unprompted, someone has brought it up to me. On somebody's mid-year review, which we did, a couple weeks ago, so weeks after the program ended. Somebody wrote in their self-assessment about how much this program meant to them and how it is really, changing their idea of their need for self-care and their, she realized she wanted to continue doing things like this because it was so impactful for her. Somebody else in just a meeting the other day said, I realized she's like, I realized I had 10 minutes between calls, and I knew from Mark's program that I could do 10 minutes of yoga, and that would be better than no yoga at all. And so I did. And just multiple times people have said, oh, after the Thrive program, now I do that, or thanks to the Thrive program, which has been cool because you kind of expect that when you ask for it. Like, all right, employees, I just invested in your wellness. How important was it to you? And they're like, oh, it was very, very important. But, for people to, out of the blue or unsolicited, to say like, wow, that really made a difference. Or I learned this thing in this program and now I'm doing this. Somebody, is meditating every day when they weren't able to keep up a streak before. So just a lot of different individual things. But being able to offer a program like this demonstrates to them that I'm willing to let them give up their work hours, their time during the day to do this work. And it demonstrates that I value this part of their lives. I value who they are as people. I value their health.